Flint, Michigan is a proud town with a famous economic history, but its citizens haven't had fresh drinking water in 3 years. Behind me is the Flint River, the source of the water crisis. Almost 3 years on, we sought to find out if the socioeconomics of the town had any effect on the slow recovery process. The aforementioned economics are much more humble since the car companies left. Case in point is the vacant GM plant in the background of a now barren industrial avenue. Some in town think that could have played a part in the slow recovery process.
That is a very valid question to ask. I'm not sure I have the answer to it. I don't know what was going on in state officials' minds, but I do think that is valid. You know, looking at the population of Flint and with a kind of depressed economy and underserved community, you know, I think it's certainly worth asking if this was a very affluent suburb of Detroit, would the same thing have happened?
Right. But asked if he personally felt that it played a role.
I think that yes, there was some of that effect, that basically if it had been a community that had a lot more, you know, power brokers and state government that lived there, there may have been a faster response, yes.
Again, on some level, I feel like maybe Flint lives don't matter as much in the sense of this wouldn't happen in Hanson, this wouldn't happen in, but it's Flint, you know. It's Flint, the city, the city that has lost its economic glory, you know.
Omawumi chose not to walk away from Flint.
As an international student, I didn't want to. I was here already. I started school. I couldn't go through the stress of, you know, going to another school or transferring. I had to make the most of my situation here.
Couldn't or wouldn't leave, Flint remains home to many. A home where new pipes with fresh water won't be fully installed for another 3 years. For Media Milwaukee, I'm Keaton Walkowski.